Hey everyone, it's your buddy Crypto Profit back with another video, and today we're going to be talking about the top 5 must-buys during this really kind of market dip down. We see about a 1.56% decrease in the last 24 hours, and we're going to be seeing great buying spots for a lot of great altcoins. So Cardano is one of those that is not mentioned in the top 5, but it's a great coin that may be worth looking into. Obviously, if you're able to buy that bottom about $2.66, there's probably great things coming with that smart contracts released on September 12th, as well as the summit for Cardano as well coming. So those are the type of coins we're going to be looking at today. Coins that have things coming, coins that have, a really unique possibility or opportunity coming with, this market dip as well. So we're going to talk a lot about these 5 coins, where they're at right now, where they could end up, as well as kind of why I chose them. So thanks again for tuning in. If you guys have not already, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn notifications on. As we jump into our first coin of the top 5, it's going to be one of the very, very popular, as we get from popular to probably a little bit less popular. We'll start off with VeChain. So VeChain is at 13 cents right now, a 4.16% decrease in the last 24 hours. We can actually see why VeChain's a very, very popular choice. If we actually take a look at the last week, we're seeing about a 1% decrease as well. But VeChain's a popular choice because it is a cryptocurrency and smart contracts platform focused on supply chain management. It allows manufacturers to add sensors such as RFID tags to their products that can then record data onto the VeChain blockchain. VeChain's a coin we talk a lot about on the channel. I was hesitant on putting this one in, but I did end up putting it in just because I can't go away from what I believe, and I think, realistically, we are going to see VeChain blast off one of these days. It's going to take just a random day with a random announcement, a random, big partnership, and we are going to start to see, like I said, retail as well as institutional investors jumping on board. The one big thing to note with VeChain is a lot of people are saying, this is a coin that is more of a stable coin right now. It's not doing much movement. Well, you have to realize in the last month, we've gone up 80.84%. You can't really complain about an 80% increase, and I think there's a lot left. We're not done quite yet. And another thing to say is Cardano was once named a stable coin. Look what happened with Cardano when people said such things. We saw a 125% increase just last month, going from, $1.20 all the way up to basically $3. So it's crazy to me that you would be against this idea of having a coin that's stable enough and remaining on this constant incline in this last month pretty much. So let's take a look a little bit deeper into VeChain and see why I'm kind of suggesting this as a must-buy during this market dip. We see professional global team, and we understand that the founded in 2015 is a big deal. So VeChain is one of the earliest blockchain technology companies in the world, with offices in China, Europe, US, Singapore, and Japan. One big thing to note there, guys, is this is a coin that has been through bull and bear markets. So it's definitely a coin that's not going anywhere with a lot of these coins could go somewhere with the bear market. You could see them get wiped off the top market cap coin list, and you could see them being, maybe a 100, 200 coin after a bear market. VeChain, in my opinion, with its experience, with its exposure already, not a possibility. We also see these solutions being such big solutions down here. So digital carbon ecosystem solution, the consumer confidence index platform, automotive passport solution, retail solution, logistics solution, liquefied natural gas solution, as well as digital content distribution solution, electronic document deposit solution, and the agriculture solution as well. So like I said, a lot of reasons to continue really looking into, at the very least, on VeChain. I will say as well, guys, I am not a financial advisor, so always do your own research before investing into any cryptocurrency, as they are very, very volatile. I just think, VeChain's looking at, like I said, at a very good spot right now. If you take a look at the last 24 hours, a 4% decrease. We actually saw it drop all the way basically down to 12 cents again, which is going to be a price that I believe a lot of people are going to be, sad they missed out on as we get back to that 28-cent price point as an all-time high. We actually want to take a look at another fairly obvious one, in my opinion, just because it's a coin that I know and love. It's still very, very undervalued, in my opinion. At $27.47, we see a 5.4% decrease in the last 24 hours, going from, really previous all-time highs around $53, $52 range. And now, like I said, seeing this low of about $13.74 and now up to $27.47, an 80% increase in just the last year. That's nothing compared to what Chainlink should be at. And if we actually take a look at the last month, only a 65 to 66% increase. In the last month, or last 24 hours, like I said, a 5.4% decrease. So a great buying spot right now at $27. I think, Chainlink under $27, $28 is always a buy, in my opinion. And if if you want to learn a little bit more about Chainlink, I'm going to give you guys a brief summary, but always deep dive into these projects before investing. I think there's so much potential behind these, and you should really understand what you're investing in before getting invested. So Chainlink is an Ethereum token that powers the Chainlink decentralized Oracle network. This network allows smart contracts on Ethereum to securely connect to external data sources, APIs, and payment systems. So if we actually take a look at Chainlink's ecosystem, it is absolutely massive. One thing to note is actually in 2017, we had 2 project integrations. 2018, 21 project integrations. 2019, 103. 2020, 239, and then 2021, we had 344 project integrations, just continuing to grow faster and faster with a massive amount of projects jumping on board with Chainlink every single day. It's definitely, like I said, a coin that has so much value for a great reason. We are seeing, like I said, 344 Chainlink projects really jumping on board in this ecosystem. And I think it's one thing to note that these are from so many different categories. We have blockchain, compliance, credentials, data provider, DeFi, developer tools. We have education, NFTs, video, gaming. We have so many different things, like I said, and I'm not going to go through them all, but Chainlink is definitely one, in my opinion, to do big things in the upcoming weeks and months ahead. It's overdue for a massive push because of the really undervalued spot it's currently in. So I do want to talk about another one. This one's going to be one that is very, I guess, less known, and it's going to be it's actually going to be one that is not out in purchasable quite yet. So we have VeFi or ViFi. This is going to be a finance offering an ecosystem that is easy to use and accessible for everyone. So one thing I like about ViFi is it is coming out on the Cardano ecosystem. Imagine how big Cardano's ecosystem is right now. It's much smaller than it will be in 1 to 2 years. ViFi is going to do very big things, in my opinion, with yield farming, auto harvesting. They have be your own bank, community governance, use crypto. You can actually pay in fiat as well, cash. And then they have that transparency at the bottom as well. So you can actually see how purchasing ViFi is going to be very easy to do at 60 cents. The starting price, and in my opinion, a very cheap price in comparison to what it will be in the next couple of years. We can see August 26, 2021 at 8 p.m. Eastern. So 2 days, 9 hours from this current time. And I think we are going to see ViFi do very well. If we actually go to their Twitter account, you can see check out the new ViFi website, ViFi.io, and then also the ICO. So also notice where this link leads to, and it'll bring you guys right on over to this. The countdown's obviously wrong here, it looks like, but it will bring you to that ICO and give you the option or opportunity to buy that when that timer does end. So, this ICO is going to be huge. Like I said, on the Cardano ecosystem, I do believe in this project quite extensively, but, always, like I said, do your own research. They have a roadmap and everything as well, so you can actually see what they're trying to accomplish, what they're doing next, and you can find out info on the white paper, and get book documentation as well. I do want to jump into another one. This one's a little bit less known as well. Definitely a coin I believe is very undervalued right now is IOTA. We can actually see that it came down from $1.16 all the way to $1.11 in just about an hour span. So just quite a decrease. We see about a 6% decrease, like I said. If we actually take a look though at the last week, still a decrease in just in really that last week alone. We see about a 0.66% decrease. If we actually take though a look at the last month, not a massive increase, and that's kind of what we're looking for right now. We're looking for coins that haven't had their rally yet, and this is definitely one of them. Solana's had a very nice rally. Terra Luna has had a very nice rally. Cardano's had a very nice rally. These are coins that have not had their massive rally yet. And you look at IOTA and you can understand why this coin is so special. If we actually go to their homepage, I'm not even going to show you guys much other than this homepage talking about certain things that they're working on. So they have these social impact, sustainability, identity, and citizen-centered governance. You go to mobility. They talk about their car wallets, smart charging, and usage-based insurance. They talk about smart cities using urban mobility management, open and transparent data, as well as peer-to-peer collaboration, global trade, track and trace, customs and border management, and digital twins, as well as digital identity. So sovereign identity of things, and regulatory compliance. So 5 major things with 3 different, kind of subcategory things there as well. Massive 15 different things here to actually take a look at and understand that IOTA is working on these very diligently. We actually saw recently the Chrysalis status update, and Chrysalis is definitely one of those updates that made this coin even more relevant than it was previously. So definitely take a look. Like I said, IOTA, it's definitely at a good price point right now at $1.10. If we take a look at the all-time high, we saw an all-time high right around $2.68. It's just one of those coins, in my opinion, that is still very, very undervalued at $1.10. I think we have a lot left when it comes to IOTA and the price relating to it. We have one more coin on the list. A lot of you guys probably do know about this one as well. If you guys aren't invested, that's perfectly fine. But seeing a 17 to 18% decrease in just the last 24 hours makes it very hard to not suggest this as a perfect opportunity to buy right now. We actually take a look at the last week. We are seeing about a 3.35% increase. We saw it push all the way up to, mid or high 8 cents, right around August 23rd at 10 a.m. And then we saw a massive decrease here in this last, like I said, couple of hours. If we actually take a look at the last month, only an 18% increase in the last month, while other coins are doing 60 to 80%. Do expect AMP to actually take off on its own. We saw rumors with Amazon in the past. If that does come about later in the year or even next year, you're going to see massive increases in this coin. So it may be worth investing in for those reasons, as well as looking at the market cap right now, $2.7 billion, very, very low on the market cap, as well as remembering that safety and security is a section in crypto. When mass adoption does take place, that section is going to blow up. There's going to be needing, or I guess really a need or necessity for safety and security tokens like AMP. And if you guys don't know what AMP does, well, I'll tell you exactly what AMP does. It's a coin that collateralizes any type of asset transfer, whether digital or physical. Today, AMP is providing collateral for instant fraud-proof transactions made using more than 25 different digital assets, though. So you have to keep in mind, this is a coin worth, looking into, definitely at the price point that we're looking at right now. Like I said, trying to drop below 6 cents to 5 cents. And if that does happen, you're going to even be seeing a better price to actually invest in during this bull run part 2 that we may be seeing here in the next couple of months. So I did want to give you guys my top 5 on must-buy targets right now. But if you guys have anything that I may have missed, let me know in the comment section down below. I do love the awesome support you guys continue to show me. So thank you again as we get very, very close to 100K subscribers that we will be hitting in the next day or two. I did just unleash a Patreon, so you guys can check that out in the description below. The Patreon gives you guys opportunities for low market cap coins and ICOs and pre-sales before everyone else. So that is a great option for those of you who are looking for those initial trades or, low market cap trades. Definitely something to look forward to or look into. Thanks again for tuning in. I know it's been a long video, so I'm starting to stutter a little bit after that 8-minute mark. We start to stutter a little bit, but thanks again for tuning in. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn notifications on. I'll see you guys all in the next one.